Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of custom sets I've built. Like last time, since I don't have a pizzeria anymore, I decided to build my own sets as if McFarlane produced these. Also before, some sets weren't designed by me. They were designed by Freddy Pop Collector or DN456. Their accounts will be in the description below. And make sure to go follow them because they can do stuff that is way better than what I do. Now with enough said, let's go back to showing the custom sets I built. Before we get into anything new, I think I should go do sets that I've updated from last time, or just updated official sets. One is to get it over with, and two, I'm going in game order, and most of these are from FNAF 6, so yeah. So let's start with updated Salvage Room. Nothing is really different except for a new floor, and you already know how I hated how 2 of Wave 6's micro sets have no floor to them. So I added one here, all black pieces and some studs for the chair and the desk. Other than that, this is pretty much it. Also, if you're wondering what is my opinion on Molten Freddy figure, it sucks. I'm gonna break my own rule here with going in game order and talk about parts and service with Freddy. Same reasons as the salvage room. I just wanted the floor pieces so stuff can stick on. Also, I added a locker on the side just like how it was on the game. What I changed about Sturdy Stage was I didn't change the set itself. I changed Rockstar Foxy. I didn't like the original. It broke all the time, and at that point, I was just done with it. So with a spare witted Foxy that I used for a Black Light Foxy variant, I made it to this. Also, I changed the parrot to make it separate from Foxy and not be a piece from a broken action figure. It's an old BB doll piece. Also, in the last video, Security Puppet was in that set. Well, not anymore. Security Puppet will be in their own set in the future. Okay, finally something original. Continuing with the Ultimate Custom sets, we have the right hall with Jacko Chica and JJ, both of which would be recolors of their original counterparts, but with some edits of course. 2 figures are in the set, Jacko Chica, who does appear in this camera, but JJ, she never appears in this. So, what's going on? My excuse is she goes to this vent, which is on the left side of the office, so it counts. We got the FNAF 6 paper pals on the wall, the Foxy head is there too, and we have a Circus Baby poster. And also, we can't forget about Mr. Hugs. This set is in scale with the other hallway sets. Probably wondering, what is these 2 studs on the wall? Is it for a camera? No. So, you know how Phantom BB always gets close to the camera? Well, with this set, you can have him stay on the wall so he can be right in front of the shot. Well, that's if you have a Phantom BB, of course, but overall, it's a nice set. Moving on to the left, we have the left hall, but this time, it has a closet. Why is it here? Well, the original West Hall didn't have a closet, and I didn't want to make a separate set, so I just made it closer to the office, which I think is more accurate, so it works. 3 figures are present here. We got Ned Bear, Pig Patch, and Happy Frog. These 3 don't appear in this camera though, but so why are they here then? I just didn't want to do re-releases again, so I just borrowed more characters from the roster, and I don't know how a duck system set would work, so yeah, it works, same scale as the others, not one of my favorites, but it's still pretty good.
Reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the last.
Since we have the other 3 mediocre melodies, might as well give the other 2. So here's Mr. Hippo and Orville. According to Mr. Hippo, him and Orville hang out at the park a lot, so here we go. Just a simple set, sidewalk, and a bench to sit on. Now, Mr. Hippo, please continue your story, please.
Those birds are frozen, and he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind.
First FNAF VR set, and it's a copy of Parts and Service with Freddy, but this time with Foxy. And he's burnt, or in hard mode, whatever you call him. Probably my favorite hard mode design out of the others, since you know, he's on fire basically. This set was supposed to have a regular Foxy figure, but finding a West Hall Foxy for a cheap price isn't easy, so yeah. For a while, I just had it with an Endo body and a Foxy head, but that's just weird and not accurate at all, so I just used his custom. If you look in the back, you can tell the floor is missing. Why? Oh yeah, this minigame's on fire, so we'll just add it back here. It's nice and simple, and I would call it cool, but you know why. The hub area is the main area we see when deciding what minigame we should play in Help Wanted. We got the table, same one from the FNAF 2 office set, with the props and buttons on it, while the arcade machine is on the right. While one is supposed to be there, I just thought it would be cool to fill up some space. And here are the doors that Glitch Trap will wave at you from. Now, who will be in this set? Well, not a lot of characters show up here. Glitch Trap does, but he's saved for later. And FNAF 1 animatronics do show up here during the Showtime song, but that was removed. And no duplicates, of course. So, I just put some minors characters here. Shadow Mangle, Mangle's hard mode version from Vent Repair. While we already have a Vent Repair set with a re-release of Mangle, might as well just put him there. And lastly, this Endo. Endo 01 has this design in FNAF VR where the head is different compared to the regular Endo. I don't know why they did this, but he's here, so might as well. Also, here he is in front of the show stage. Yes, there are 2 doors. Sue me, I dare you. It just occurred to me while filming this that I forgot to say my opinion on this set. It's a pretty good set that I made. I would call it nice and simple, but I've used those 2 words to describe most of my sets, and they still continue to appear in the video, so yeah. Based on a concept from Freddy Pop Collector's video, here's the prize corner. This set is unique because there is no figure. Why? Because the plush babies are here. Well, in the video, he said that they would be the same size as the Freddo figures. I just kept them the same size as the other plushies. I kept the Freddy mask, which is just a regular Freddy head instead of a unique piece, and the exotic butters, which I tried to do my best on, but it didn't work out so well. Well, I kept the toy Bonnie plush from the concept. I added toy Freddy, Shadow Bonnie, Shadow Freddy plushies instead of a Nightmarian and Funtime Freddy plushie from the video. I know Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie weren't in FNAF VR and had no plushies, but I just thought it'd be cool. So, it's this nice, small set, easy to make. Another set design made by Freddy Pop Collector in the N456, we got the Pizza Party. After traveling through amazing locations, you come inside here, eat some delicious pizza, hang out with your friends, and follow a scary rabbit into his cove. I kept the decorations mostly the same, like the cake on one table and the tape, plush that plush, and the pizza box on the other table, the gifts, the bench for Bonnie and Chica, and the curtain for Glitch Trap to lead you into. Speaking of the figures, from the 3 in the video, Glitch Trap and Chica are still here, just ignore how she still has both arms, but I replaced Endo 01 with Bonnie as he was actually there. Also, Bonnie is missing his face, like how he was in the game. These 2 figures' colors would be different. Maybe Chica could have her arm missing while having the colors of this Chica that was released in the East Hall set, and Bonnie's secondary color would be gray instead of blue. This would be it, but I added one more thing that wasn't in the concept art. If you didn't recognize it, this is supposed to be the room where Glitch Trap traps you inside during one of the endings. I just thought it would be cool to have this on the back, somewhere Glitch Trap can stand while behind the curtain. While I got the idea from Freddy Pop Collector's video, I went with my own design. Here's the Dreadbear minigame with Dreadbear, of course. My version adds a wall to the back and splits the table into 2 sides. Also, I put Dreadbear onto the board like he's attached to. He is removable, of course. I kept the props that was in the minigame, like the brain and the couple machines. Not much to say about this, though. It's still nice, I guess. Funny story, actually. When I first made my Dreadbear custom, I thought that I was kind of iffy on it at first, so I was like, oh, McFarlane will show one in like a month or 2, because they usually show their sets around the summer. They never did show anything in the summer. I am thinking about updating my Dreadbear figure, maybe a new paint job or something. What do you guys think? One of the more cooler sets I've made is Foxy's Pyro Ride with Captain Foxy. Why do I like this set so much? Well, it's able to spin around. Well, technically, we've never seen this ride ever in a Freddy's restaurant, to my knowledge. But I've seen these type of rides at like places like Chuck E. Cheese, and it would have been cool if this did exist. We have a simple checkered floor with the blue piece, which is supposed to be the water, which then holds up Captain Foxy's boat for people to ride on and sail the seas. The set would contain Foxy's design during the Pyro Ride minigame. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the set. Fun them spin around, and you can take them off if you want to. Let's just move on to the next set. For this micro set, there's not much to say about it. So you know how I stated that you have to go through this maze before you go inside Glitch Trap's party room? Well, this set is supposed to be that. It could probably be bigger, but it's pretty much nothing. It comes with a pretty obscure character as well. Who are you? Party Freddy? Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so according to the character encyclopedia, this animatronic appears in the pizza party level and will jump scare you when you run out of time. Interesting. Are you supposed to be Shadow Freddy? Jackal Bonnie is one of those characters we wished was made into a set. While unfortunately, I don't have the correct floor pieces for a FNAF 4 hallway set, so this is supposed to be him during the part of the pirate ride where you go off track and encounter the Jackal animatronics. There's really not much to say about this one. I do want to say that I'm probably going to update my Jackal Bonnie figure with like an actual name of Bonnie mold, but that's if I find one, so yeah. The gallery is unlocked after being the pizza party level. You have 2 tables with screens on both. The one on the right is for characters in the base game, while the one on the left is characters for the Curse of Dreadbeard DLC. Once you pick one, you're able to look at the animatronics up close. One of these animatronics is Nightmare Endo? He wasn't in the base game, this is just Nightmare Freddy's Endo skeleton. And a character to add to the collection, I guess. In this set, we have the stage, the 2 tables, the floor that is supposed to be wood, but I had no more pieces because I used them all into the pizza party set, and Nightmare Endo himself. I do wish there was a function that could make the character spin around without actually touching the figure, but oh well. The first new character, not skin, in special delivery, is Freddy Frostbear, who has a teaser that is probably my favorite in the series. It's Christmas, and it's a very decorated room with a Christmas tree, Freddy Frostbear's looking through the door, and in the other teaser, Toy Chica would hide behind the tree. I tried to recreate that. While not bad, it's not good either. Some things aren't made right, like the tree, it's shaped weird and pushed towards the wall. And the couch is okay, and the chair is literally from a parts and service set. Freddy Frostbear is cool though. The last set I'll show today, which also happens to be one of my favorites, is the Candy and Sweet Shop from the teaser with Chocolate Bonnie and Easter Bunny. Probably one of the more detailed sets I've made. And the ones you guys saw in the community post, back when I thought I'd show all the sets in part 1. Well, this would be it since there would be much to talk about besides the figures, and how they stand outside instead of inside like the teaser. But wait, I had an idea. What if this set would come with like a secret figure? 2 actually. But who would be there? Skins? Well, Melted Chocolate Bonnie would be a good idea, but I haven't made him yet. Toy Bonnie? Yes, he was in the teaser, but that would just be a regular re-release. Nothing secret and cool about it. So, let's just use those 2 chocolate characters Funko made that we thought would be in FNAF VR, but ended up not being in there since Illumina stopped working on it. How would 2 secret figures work? In my head, you have a 50% chance of finding one of the 2 figures, so if you buy 2, you could be able to find both easily. While I doubt a company would do this for a construction set and not like a mystery pack, it is still nice to think about. And that's it for today, everyone. We have gone through all the sets I've wanted to show. This was a fun video to make, and building the custom sets was fun as well, passing the time and letting me continue doing what I love. But in the last video, I kind of made some more sets. Don't worry, it's just 11. So this is in the end, and expect a part 3. Although I might put a different video in between, just to spice things up. Also guys, I have something to say. During that time between this video and part 1, I've been making more customs. I won't show them here, but I will have uploaded a video showing them off. You'll probably see the video on screen or in the description. One more thing, I promise. I want to thank all of you for 800 subscribers. This is awesome. I am glad this channel is growing every day. I really am thankful for everyone watching my videos. This channel grew so much ever since the collection video. I really hope we make it to 1,000 subscribers soon. J1000 is my name, of course, and I want to do something for a 1,000 subscriber special. Maybe a Q&A or an updated collection video. Who knows? Have a good day or night, and thank you again.